Hello everybody, it's Diego the Rainbow Star Person and welcome to this YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this. Now on to today's topic. So I'm going to be showing all of you how to remove hair dye from your hair the vegan method. But before I get started with this, I just want to let y'all know I actually found out how to do all of this from a woman who has a video where basically she starts with purple semi-permanent hair dye in her hair and she gets her hair color to become silver from having removed all the hair dye from her hair. So if you're interested in watching that video, the link is in the description below. Now on to all the steps about how to do this. So I'm gonna grab my trusty bag here. This bag has literally everything that you could possibly need in order to do all of this. So I actually have quite a few things in here, so I'm just gonna show you what you do first. So before you even get started with brushing and sectioning your hair, you gotta rinse your hair. So I recommend rinsing your hair, making sure your hair is nice and clean before you get started with the hair dye remover. So your hair should be moist, so you should have already used a towel to dry your hair and your hair should be nice and moist. And then what you're gonna do is, once your hair is moist, you're gonna brush your hair with a hairbrush. I ended up using this hairbrush, but you can use any hairbrush to brush your hair out. Once your hair is brushed out, you're going to grab a bunch of hair clips and use that to section out your hair. For example, if I want to section out the top part of my hair, I can go like this, and then I can apply the hair dye remover to the bottom part. I recommend using at least 6 hair clips, but you don't have to, it's optional. It makes it a lot easier to section your hair. All right, and then once you have sectioned your hair with hair clips, you're going to put on your gloves because that will prevent your hands from smelling like the hair dye remover. If you have a latex allergy, use non-latex gloves. All right, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a bottle. You're gonna fill that bottle with 4 ounces of water. So you're gonna pour in 4 ounces of water. Then you're gonna grab your ion hair color remover packet and pour that into the bottle. All of the Ion Hair Color Remover brand is completely vegan. And then once the hair color remover is in the bottle, then you're gonna grab some vegan dish soap and you're gonna pour it into here. I got the vegan dish soap from Lori's. I also got the vegan anti-dandruff shampoo from Lori's as well. So I ended up pouring the anti-dandruff shampoo into the bottle. Everything else that I show you, I got at Sally's Beauty. Sally's Beauty is great, except for the shower cap. The shower cap, my mom let me borrow it. Anyways, so the reason I'm with my mom now is because we're on vacation in Minnesota. So yeah, if y'all notice the environment is different, it's because we're in Minnesota. We're actually gonna be in Minnesota for 1 week, then we're gonna be in Puerto Rico for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna come back to Minnesota for 2 weeks, and then we're going home, back home to Rochester after all of that, after vacation is done, so. All right, so then once you have your hair color remover, your anti-dandruff shampoo, and your dish soap in here, and your 4 ounces of water, you're going to cap your bottle and shake it for a while until everything dissolves. Once you've shaken it all, then you're going to pour it onto the palm of your hand. The lady in the video, and you're gonna saturate your hair with all of it. The lady in the video that used this spritzer bottle, she used a spritzer bottle to spray it in your hair. I mean, you can try doing that. I found that the mixture was too thick to actually spray it into my hair. So I ended up just like pouring it into the palm of my hand like it's shampoo, and just like putting all of it in my hair, because actually the mixture was pretty thick and bubbly when I used it. So since it was thick and bubbly, I just ended up like saturating my hair by pouring it onto the palm of the glove on my hand, and then just like saturating it. So once my hair was completely saturated, what I ended up doing was I ended up removing the clips from my hair, and then I ended up using a hair tie. So I ended up just tying my hair up like so. This is if you have long hair. If you have short hair, you can skip this step. You don't need to tie your hair up. You might benefit from clipping your hair, however. So I ended up using the hair tie and just tying my hair up, and then putting on a shower cap with all of that hair dye remover in my hair. Once the shower cap was on, I ended up heating my hair because the instructions call for heating your hair. So I actually ended up using a blow dryer and basically placing this dryer attachment onto the blow dryer. It's basically this hair cap that helps to heat your hair. Then I set the blow dryer on the lowest setting. So once I set it on the lowest setting, then I turned it on, and basically the air from the blow dryer would blow through here all the way up into the cap, and it heated my hair. So basically that heated my hair for a good 45 minutes. If you do not have the low setting and you only have the high setting, what I recommend is making sure that you turn the blow dryer on for a little bit, then you turn it off, then you turn it on, then you turn it off, then you turn it on, then you turn it off. That way your hair doesn't overheat. Putting it on the low setting is your safest option when you use the blow dryer attachment attached to the blow dryer. And then you're gonna heat that for between 15 to 45 minutes. I personally did 45 minutes, but you can also do 15 minutes if you're short on time. And then once your hair has been heated, you can remove the cap, and you still have your shower cap on. I'm saying you remove the heating cap. Then you go to the shower and you take your shower cap off, and you take your hair tie off, and you rinse your hair. You'll wash all of that hair dye remover out. Hopefully you'll also see hair dye washing out with your hair dye remover. I noticed that when I was removing the red dye, I noticed that the water was slightly red. So if the color of the water is the same color as the dye that you're trying to remove, that's a good sign that it's working, okay? That it's doing what it's supposed to do. So then, once you've rinsed all of that hair dye remover out and all that dye, the water should be running clear. Once the water is running clear, you grab yourself some vegan shampoo. You pour that vegan shampoo into the palm of your hand, and you saturate your hair with that vegan shampoo. You'll notice it'll be very bubbly. Once the bubbles are all in your hair, then you rinse it out. Again, you grab the shampoo, bam, pour it on the palm of your hand, and you put it in your hair. You rinse it out. Whoosh. Then you grab the shampoo a third time, bam, pour it into the palm of your hand. You put it in your hair, and it rinses out. The reason we're doing the shampoo 3 times is because it actually removes a lot of dye from your hair. Like I noticed when I did it, I noticed that the water was kind of running slightly red, which is a good thing because that meant that the dye was being removed from your hair. And then once you've shampooed your hair, you're gonna grab some nice vegan conditioner and you're going to just get a boatload of conditioner and just put it in your hair, and then you're gonna actually like untangle your hair with your fingers. Make sure that once your hair is untangled, you're going to grab the hairpin. If your hair is curly, you can also do this with straight hair, but it works especially well for people with curly hair. Once your hair is untangled with your fingers, you're going to run the hair pick through your hair. You're gonna leave that conditioner in your hair for 5 minutes. Okay, so it's going to be untangled and brushed with that conditioner in your hair for 5 minutes. Then once you're done with that conditioner, you're going to rinse it all out, and hopefully once you've dried your hair with a towel and dried yourself and exited the shower, hopefully you'll notice that your hair dye has been removed from your hair. Again, I have already gone through this entire process 3 times, and I'm going to be going through this process a 4th time because permanent hair dye is a lot trickier to remove from your hair than semi-permanent hair dye. The lady who had purple semi-permanent hair dye got her hair to be silver just with 3 applications of the hair dye remover. I'm going to be doing 4 applications because the Ion hair dye that I put in my hair is the same brand as the Ion hair color remover. So also I'm gonna do it 4 times because it's a permanent hair dye rather than semi-permanent. But the nice thing is, even after those 3 applications, my hair is a nice brown color, which is good because my hair should be light brown by now, or at least close to it. I'm probably just gonna use the hair dye remover one more time just to make sure that I can get some of that orange color out of my hair even more. Speaking of getting orange out of your hair, I'm going to show all of you briefly how to use blue shampoo in your hair. Now, the directions for the blue shampoo typically say to leave the blue shampoo in your hair for 5 minutes. I'm gonna show a link for all of you to see of this lady who ended up using blue shampoo in her hair and putting it in her hair while her hair was moist. She ended up putting that blue shampoo in her hair for a half hour, 30 minutes. And it had really awesome results. Her hair was like a brassy orange and ended up being closer to a neutral ash tone, which is what I'm going for. So let me just show you the blue shampoo I plan on using. This is the blue shampoo I plan on using in my hair. It's vegan shampoo. You can see it says 100% vegan right here. And what I'm gonna end up doing is applying that blue shampoo in my hair for 30 minutes. But before I would even apply it, I would again put on these gloves. You rinse your hair, you put water in your hair and you rinse it. Then you grab a towel and you dry your hair. Then once your hair is moist, then you grab the clips. Then you grab your hairbrush, you brush your hair. Once your hair is all brushed, you section your hair with hair clips. Okay? Then you grab that blue shampoo. You apply it to the palm of your hand, which has gloves on it. The reason you want to wear gloves is because you don't want to get your hands to be blue. So you apply it to your hair, and you're gonna eventually, once your hair is completely saturated, remove those hair clips, and you just and you're going to grab a hair tie. Again, any kind of hair tie that's cheap, that you don't care if it gets a little bit blue. And then you're just gonna tie up your hair. Let's say your hair is saturated with that blue shampoo. You're gonna tie up your hair if your hair is long. Okay, and then you're just going to apply that shower cap. You're just gonna hang out for 30 minutes. Once those 30 minutes are up, after you've timed it for 30 minutes, you're gonna remove that shower cap, remove that hair tie, and you're going to rinse all of your hair out, and then you're gonna, once your hair is rinsed, you're gonna grab your conditioner, put it in your hand. You're gonna apply it to your hair, and then what you do is you use your hair pick, once you've untangled your hair, to brush your hair out so it's nice and smooth. You'll leave that conditioner in your hair for at least 5 minutes, and then you rinse out your hair and you're done with that blue shampoo process. So again, this is if you want to apply blue shampoo. Now I'm going to show you how to use color depositing conditioner. So with color depositing conditioner, you're supposed to leave it on between 2 to 25 minutes, okay? And what color depositing conditioner does is, as you can see, it makes platinum blonde hair closer to a blue tone. And it becomes more and more blue the more times you put that color depositing conditioner in your hair. So again, this blue color depositing conditioner is especially useful if you want to dye your hair blue. The reason is because it'll give your hair that blue undertone before you dye your hair. And basically with the color depositing conditioner, it's really simple. All you do is you shower. You have your blue gloves on, by the way, and then you're going to put that color depositing conditioner in the palm of your hand. You apply it to your hair. You leave that in between 2 to 25 minutes. And then you rinse your hair and you see how your hair looks. So yeah, thank y'all so much for sitting through all of this. My plan is to apply the hair dye remover to my hair one more time. Then I'm gonna use the blue shampoo at least once until my hair no longer looks brassy. And then I'm going to be using the color depositing conditioner to get my hair that blue undertone. That will be the last step before I actually dye my hair blue. So yeah, my hair is going through this transformation, going from this red color to blue. Right now my hair is a lot closer to a brown tone than it was before, and I'm very happy about that. Thank you all so much for watching and for listening to this entire video. I know it's a lot of fun to listen to. Peace out, much love, and may you all be free. Mwah. Take care, everyone.